Welcome everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that I've heard several real estate agents in our office and in the marketplace talking about recently, and it's an age-old real estate question we get from buyers: should I buy or should I rent? I'm not exactly sure why we're getting that question so much right now in this marketplace. Maybe it's because we have some older first-time home buyers that are late coming into the market. Maybe it's because we have some people that were burned during the downturn of the economy and they lost some equity in their homes. But regardless, we seem to be getting this question a lot lately. So I want to share with you a few thoughts of mine that might help you the next time you're having this conversation with a potential home buyer. The first thought is to compare the payment. Take a look at what rental payment they're currently looking at and turn that into a purchase price so you can compare and contrast the home that they could purchase versus a home that they would be able to rent for the same monthly payment. I went ahead and took a $900 a month payment and did a quick survey of the BLC. A $900 a month payment in this market should be able to buy you a $150,000 house, assuming a low down payment, FHA, first time home buyer, your typical renter. And a $150,000 house in my survey of the BLC showed me that on average that would get you 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and around 1,700 square feet. Taking a survey of rental properties available in the market, both in the BLC and at rent.com, I'm seeing that $900 a month is going to get you on average a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home around 1,150 square feet. Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like buying is going to get you a little bit more home than renting, right? So try that. If that conversation doesn't gain any traction, talk about long-term wealth. If we look at the National Association of Realtors, they do their home buyer and seller survey every year. They tell us that a first-time home buyer on average is putting down 4%. 8 years later, when they sell the house, the average second-time home buyer, they're putting 16% down. Where's the extra 12% come from? Does it come from being able to save? Or is it a combination of paying down the principal balance and the increase in the value of their home, giving them more equity to put in the second house? Regardless, I think it makes a lot more sense for someone to pay their own mortgage rather than paying someone else's mortgage, which is essentially what you're doing when you're renting a home. And on that, my last thought, as we talk about investors. We're in the market. How often are we talking to people that are looking to invest in real estate in Indianapolis? They want to buy a home, hang on to it, and rent it so they can have someone else make their mortgage payment for them, right? We've got investors, we've got Home Partners of America, a large corporation that wants to come in here and they're like, hey, you got a buyer that won't qualify for a mortgage, we'll buy the house for them and rent it back to them. Do you think they're doing that out of the kindness of their own heart? No, I think it has a lot more to do with the 14% cap rate we're seeing in Indianapolis right now in investment property. That's very attractive to investors, which is probably not the best deal for your home buyers or home renters if they choose to rent and not buy. So for me, I would cover these thoughts with my prospective home buyers or home renters when you get asked that question, and I think you'll be able to convince them that buying is the right thing to do in this marketplace. Thanks a lot for tuning in. See you until next time.